Shiva Charan, you want to speak? So I invite Arun sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, students. Hello, everyone. Good evening. So today, let's start with English, students. So let's begin with English. Synonyms, antonyms, and there are a few other questions. We have got interesting questions. All right, let's get started. Here's the first question, students. Synonym select cheyali meeru 4 options icharu. Select the synonym of the given word. The word is accurate. Synonym of accurate, closely, which is close in the meaning as precise, truthful, condensed, specify. Which do you think is very close in meaning to the word accurate? Okay, please respond. Please interact, change the students, and direct your answers to me, Jet Arun. Direct your answers to me. Send your answers to me, Jet Arun. Okay, accurate. Synonym cover, students. Similar in meaning. All right. I'll reveal the key. Yeah, I'm getting answers now. Yes, good. Geeta is right. Sharon is right. Yeah, Ria, good. Who else? Sharon, yeah. All right. Students, ఒకవేళ తప్పుపోతే మీరు కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. స్నాప్షాట్ అనేది తీసుకోండి, but make sure that you correct yourself. Remember the answer. All right, I'm getting answers. I was just waiting for the answers to be flooding. Yeah, answers are flooding now. All right. చాలా మంది కరెక్ట్ చెప్పారు, బట్ తప్పు కూడా పోతున్నారు స్టూడెంట్స్. తప్పైనప్పుడు ప్లీజ్ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. You either take a snapshot or make a note in the notebook somehow, or you again revise in the YouTube channel. But somehow make sure that you are not going to repeat this mistake. All right, it's precise, students. Accurate and precise. All right, let's go to the next one. Immerse. Drown, bathe, shower, submerge. Drown, bathe, shower, submerge. Immerse and enti. What do you think is the right answer? Drown ante మునిగిపోవడం. Immerse is yeah, sure, Ishwant. That's next is math. You please stay tuned. Right after English, you've got math. But first, focus on what is with the questions put on the screen. Right after English, you've got maths. So stay tuned. All right, here's the next. Here's the key, students. Submerge. Immerse means submerge. Yeah, again, most of the students are right, but there were students who were wrong. Okay, Monica had a confusion. That's okay. Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, most of the students have gone right this time. Good. The ones who have gone wrong, make sure that you don't repeat this mistake. Expandable, flexible, resistant, rigid, straight. The synonym of the word expandable. Okay, Ria, Pranati, Amulya, Gayatri, Lakshita, Navneet. Pranati. Yes, Gayatri is right. All these names are right. Ishwant is right. All right, Sharan, Sandhya. All right. Let's look at the key. Absolutely right, students. One is absolutely right. The names which I read are right, but there are even more names which are right, but I could not read all the names. Sorry for that. But what is important is you make an attempt. If you commit a mistake, don't repeat a mistake. Correct yourself. All right, let's go for the next one. Elapsed, persuaded, connected, seized, prolonged. Elapsed, persuaded, connected, seized, prolonged. Students, today we have got an activity in English. So stay tuned. ఒక చిన్న యాక్టివిటీ చేద్దాము to assess the skills you have got. Soon we'll do an activity. Ceased, students. The lab is ceased. It's an interesting activity, students. You will find it interesting. That will also assess your skills you have got. We will get to know the skills, where we stand. Interesting activity, students. Ilanti activities usually conduct chestamu, but we are going to do it today itself. Right now, after some time. Not right now, after some time. Yes, attendance form will be sent. Don't worry. All right, let's go for the next one. Bountiful, pretty, spiritual, generous, religious. What does the word bountiful also mean? Pretty, spiritual, generous, religious. Quick, students, make it quick. This is not science or math where you need to work out. It is something you should know or don't know. If you don't know, I'll reveal the key. Remember it. Okay, answers are flooding. Let me look at the answers. Okay, there are wrong answers as well. Sandhya, Navneet, Sharan. If Sharan has changed the answer. Okay, Gayatri says 3. Let's look at the key. Absolutely right, students. 3 is absolutely right. Cyberton, Gayatri, Sharan, Shashank. You're all right. Others have opted for 2. It's not spiritual, students. It has got nothing to do with spirituality. Bountiful is being generous. Patron. What does patron mean? Beneficiary, sponsor, owner, comrade. What does beneficiary, patron mean? Beneficiary, sponsor, owner, comrade. All right, I'm getting mixed response. Right answers as well. Pivo, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but you're right. Swapna is right. Ishwant is right. Huh? Go ahead, go ahead. Yes, Saivardhan, Akhilesh. Okay. Navneet. Students, send your answers to me. Jet Arun ki complaint answers. I don't think you're sending answers to me. The answers need now direct change students. All right, it means sponsor. Patron means sponsor. Beneficiary, sponsor, owner, comrade, it means sponsorer. All right, let's go for the next one. Exhaustive. What does exhaustive mean? Complete, temporary, permanent, transitory. Saivardhan, please check at your end. Because others are responding, Saivardhan, you might have a problem at your end. Saivardhan, please check. Or you can switch to YouTube channel where you can watch it live. All right. If at all you are facing any problem with the Zoom link, I suggest you switch to YouTube channel. All right, all right, all right. Let me reveal the key. It's complete, students. Exhaustive means complete. It's not temporary, it's complete. Gayatri, please make a note of it. All right, your answers are almost every time right, but this time you've gone wrong. That's okay. But I appreciate for attempting. Here's the next one. Amplify, magnify, electrify, satisfy, supply. Amplify, what does amplify mean? Magnify, electrify, satisfy, supply. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, amplify, students. Amplify is actually a more technical term, but in English, it also means magnify. So it means one, magnify, students. Don't amplify the noise. All right. All right. Let's go for the next one. Awkward, skillful, clumsy, pleasant, graceful. Skillful, clumsy, pleasant, graceful. Awkward. Okay, now I'm getting right answers. All right, seems to be the word you use daily. Seems like that. Okay, Ishwant has a confusion. That's okay. But almost everyone is giving me the right answer, which is clumsy. Absolutely right, students. Let's go for the next one. The ones who have gone wrong, couple of students have gone wrong. Please correct yourself. Coerce, enchant, pressurize, cajole, leave. Coerce. What does coerce mean? Coerce. Yes, Cyberthan is right. Saujanya is right. Akhilesh is right. Bhavana is right. Uh, that's okay, students. Most of the students have gone wrong in this one. That's okay. But correct yourself. Reveal చేశాక key reveal చేశాక గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి so that you don't commit this mistake again. Yes, Gayatri, this is right. You are right this time. All right, let's look at the key. It's pressurized. Absolutely right, students. 2 is absolutely right. The ones who've gone for 3, kajol ante pogodadam. Like talking so good about you in front of you is cajoling. All right, let's go for the next one. Chronic, ordinary, persistent, common, temporary. What does chronic mean? Does it mean ordinary, persistent, common, temporary? Yes, Jyoti, you're right. Sochanya, Akhilesh, Gayatri, yes, you're right. Pranati is right. Galaxy is right. Harshita is right. Vivo is right. Pranati is right. Okay. Who else? Who else? I'm looking for the questions. Students who have gone wrong. Yeah, Dikshita, Bhavana. Saivardhan, you have changed your answer. All right, you're right. All right, let's look at the key. We say, right, chronic disease, chronic ailment, persistent, or kind of severe. Chronic ailment, we say, chronic disease, we say, which is persistent, which is not going away easily. All right. Here's the next one. Student, in this case, all you have to do is select the alternative, which is the best alternative, which expresses the meaning of the idiom or phrase given in the bold. All right, bold, back to the drawing board and Icharu. Which of these four options expresses the meaning of this phrase back to the drawing board? A creative person will always find a solution to any problem. An artist will express his feelings by drawing. It is better to work on a fanciful idea bound to fail than have no ideas at all. Used to indicate that an idea has been unsuccessful and that a new one must be devised. Read the options carefully, students. Harshita is right, Jyoti is right, Saujanya is right, Priya is right, Gayatri is right, Navneet is right. Okay. Back to the drawing board. What does it mean? Make an attempt. That's good. I just guess that everyone is directing your answers to me because I still see 10 students not answering. Around 10 students not answering at all. Okay, Geeta thinks 3. All right. All right, let's look at the key. It is this one, students. Back to the drawing board and day. Used to indicate that an idea has been unsuccessful and that new one must be devised. Oh, plan fail అయింది. మళ్ళీ ప్లాన్ చేయడానికి let's go back to the drawing board అంటాం. అంటే let's begin from beginning. All right, let's go for the next one. In cahoots with a marriage made in heaven, a group of criminals with lot of determination, in an alliance or partnership with. In cahoots with meaning. Ante enti. Out of these four options, what do you think in cahoots with means? In an alliance or partnership with a lot of determination, a group of criminals, a marriage made in heaven. Excellent. Harshita, Bhavna, Saivardhan, Navneet, Gayatri, Priya, Jyoti, that's okay, you have a confusion, but wait for the answer. Saujanya. Good. Many more responses. And consistent response. Akhilesh, yes. Good. Let's look at the key students. Yes, Sharon, you're right. In cahoots with means in an alliance or partnership with something. When I say I am in cahoot with team B or team A, that means I'm in partnership with the team. All right, let's go for the next one. Don't judge a book by its cover. If you love something dearly, then you have to protect it. You shouldn't prejudge the value of something by its outward appearance alone. To make a false opinion without even seeing that person is prejudiced. A bad book needs a good cover to make it saleable. Oh God. What doesn't make sense at all? Misleading. Read the options carefully, students. Yes, Pranati, you are right. Absolutely right. Akhilesh is right. Pranati is right. Navneet is right. Dikshita is right. Bhavna is right. Sharon is right. Geeta is right. Riya is right. Vivo, Saivardhan. Amulya, sorry, Akhilesh. Harshita. Students, please mute yourself. Harshita, yeah, Akhilesh, Harshita. Yes, Gayatri, this is right. Monica is right. Don't judge a book by its cover. మనం బుక్ గురించి మాట్లాడతలేము ఇక్కడ. We are talking about anything. We should not prejudge the value of something by its outward appearance alone. ఎలా కనిపిస్తుంది దాన్ని బట్టి మనం జడ్జ్ చేయకూడదు. దాని గురించి పూర్తిగా తెలుసుకొని జడ్జ్ చేయాలి. Don't judge a book by its cover అంటే. All right, we are not talking about a particular book here. We are talking about something which should not be prejudged. Anything, it could be anything. Prejudged based on its outward appearance alone. All right, let's go to the next one. It's a good phrase, students. Good idiom. All right. Backseat driver. What does this mean? A passenger who gives unwanted or unneeded directions to the driver. A person who gives unwanted advice is sometimes right. When too many people are controlling a project, it is bound to fail. A person who acts as a remote control, taking orders from others. Think about it, students. Which do you think is the closest meaning to this one? There are misleading options also. Saivardhan is right. Riya is right. Navneet is right. Geeta is right. Okay, Pranati, you have a confusion, but you're almost there. You're half right. Confusion thesis, the right answer వచ్చేస్తుంది. You have a confusion between 1 and 4. All right. Amulya is right. All right, let's look at the key students. A passenger who gives unwanted or unneeded directions to the driver is called backseat driver. All right, let's go for the next one. What does a bad patch mean? A bad patch, a potholed road, a medical bandage, a period of difficulty, shoddy repair work. What does a bad patch mean? Gayatri is right. Pranati is right. So many options, but very few are going right. Harshita is right. It's all about స్పీకింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. మీరు ఎంత మాట్లాడితే అంత బాగా వస్తాయి ఇవన్నీ. రెగ్యులర్ గా వాడితేనే వస్తాయి. అది కూడా ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ వెన్ యూ స్పీక్ అది ఇంకా బాగా వస్తాయి మీకు. Yes, yeah, that's right. Dikshita is right. Saivardhan is right. Sharan, Akhilesh. రెగ్యులర్ యూజ్ లో మీరు వాడితే మీకు ఈజీగా వచ్చేస్తాయి. గుర్తు పెట్టుకోకుండానే వచ్చేస్తాయి. చూడంగానే మీరు చెప్పగలుగుతారు. యూజ్ లో ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి. All right, let's be the key. Yes, Geeta, that's right. Amulya is right. Jyoti is right. Period of difficulty. A bad patch means a period of difficulty. It doesn't mean pothole road or medical bandage or a short repair work. It means a period of difficulty. Yes, Taruni, that's right. Let's go for the next one. All right, come what may. What does this mean? Welcome all visitors with open arms, no matter what happens. Insure all your property from all kinds of losses. Willing to become whatever fate has in store for you, for your future. Now, what does this mean? Come what may. I will do it, come what may. Let's do it, come what may. I'll be with you, come what may. I'll teach you physics, come what may. Yes, Amulya. We will definitely do it, come what may. Yes, yeah, that's absolutely right. Geeta, Riya, who else? Pranati, Akhilesh. Other options are misleading students. అందుకే అక్కడ ఆప్షన్ మీకు కరెక్ట్ అనిపిస్తుంది. హర్షిత is right. Very few students are going right, students. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. But correct yourself. రివిజన్ కోసం మళ్ళీ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ కండి రివైజ్ చేసుకోండి స్టూడెంట్స్. ఒకవేళ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయలేదంటే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, బికాస్ వీ వుడ్ సూన్ అప్లోడ్ గుడ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్ ఇన్ ఫిజిక్స్ అండ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఆల్రైట్, డూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు ది యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్. Yes, Sharan, Gayatri, Saujanya. All right, let's look at the key. No matter what happens, no matter what happens, let us do it. Let us finish it no matter what happens. I will be with you no matter what happens. I will be with you in tough times no matter what happens. Come what may. ఏమైనా సరే నేను చేస్తాను. Here's the next one. Against the clock. One can't fight one's fate. Work very fast to complete something within a deadline. Time will march on ceaselessly. Irrespective of what you do, the person who manages the time will be successful. So we need to work against the clock. We are meeting deadlines, or time will march on ceaselessly, irrespective of what you do. Look at the options carefully, students. ఒకసారి చదివేసి మీకు మీనింగ్ అర్థం కొన్ని మిస్లీడింగ్ ఉంటాయి. Yes, Amulya is right, Navneet is right, Gayatri is right, Priya is right. Saujanya, Bhavna, Akhilesh, Pranati, Geeta, Harshita, Kalpana, Ishwant, Saivardhan. Oh, no. Not Saivardhan and Ishwant. All right, let's look at the key, students. Work very fast to complete something within a deadline. All right, time is, we are studying short of time, so we need to work against the clock. So we need to work fast to complete within a deadline. రేపు వరకు ప్రాజెక్ట్ కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి, ప్రాజెక్ట్ సబ్మిట్ చేయాలి స్కూల్లో, కానీ టైం చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది, డెడ్ లైన్ వచ్చేసింది. సో వీ నీడ్ టు వర్క్ ఫాస్ట్, వీ నీడ్ టు వర్క్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద క్లాక్ సో యాజ్ టు కంప్లీట్, సో యాజ్ టు సబ్మిట్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్ బై టుమారో. Working against the clock. Let's do it against the clock. Let's work against the clock. All right, let's go for the next one. Keep at bay. What does keep at bay mean? Keep your loved ones protected even when they are faced with problems. To control something and prevent it from causing you problems. Hide your precious stuff. Be alert at all times. Keep at bay. Yes, Akhilesh, Saujanya, Pranati, Amulya, Saivardhan, Harshita. Okay. All right. I'm still waiting for 5 more seconds because there are answers pouring in. Students, తక్కువ మంది కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు. దట్స్ ఓకే, బట్ బీ కేర్ఫుల్ దట్ యూ షుడ్ కరెక్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. ఎగ్జామ్లో ఇలాంటివి వస్తే మీరు అప్పుడు తప్పు చేయకూడదు. Yes, Geeta, that's right. Right, let's look at the key. Yes, 2 is absolutely right, students. Saivardhan, Geeta, Harshita, Amulya, Pranati, Akhilesh, Saujanya, Tanuni. You all have gone right, absolutely right. Let's look at the next one. To hit the sack, to prepare for sleep, to die, to take one's anger out, to hit where it hurts the most. Misleading only. 2 options are very simple to be ruled out, but one option is misleading. To hit the sack. What does to hit the sack mean? To prepare for sleep, స్టూడెంట్స్ పాలిసెట్ కి ఎవరెవరు ఇంకా అప్లై చేయలేదు, ఇంకా అప్లై చేయడానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంది, రేపే లాస్ట్ డేట్ ఉంది. అప్లై చేయండి. దాంట్లో మంచి కోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫర్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ డిప్లొమా ఇన్ అగ్రికల్చర్, హార్టికల్చర్ పాలిసెట్ ద్వారానే ఉన్నాయి. ఆల్ రైట్, పాలిసెట్ మీరు అప్లై చేయలేదంటే డూ అప్లై. All right, good, Simon, you have applied. But those who haven't applied, you still, yes, Geeta, that's right. Akhilesh is right. Amulya is right. But the ones who haven't applied, please apply. రేపే లాస్ట్ డేట్ ఉంది, ఇంకా టైం ఉంది, రేపు అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. మంచి ఆప్షన్స్, డోంట్ లూజ్ గుడ్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. చేతిలో ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటే దట్స్ అ డిఫరెంట్ థింగ్. మీరు ఆప్షన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటే అది ఎన్ని ఎక్కువ ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటే అంత మంచిది స్టూడెంట్స్. నేను టీఎస్ఆర్టీసీ రాసిస్తాను, నాకు ఇప్పుడు పాలిసెట్ ఏం పని లేదు అలా అనుకోకండి. గాడ్ ఫార్బిడ్ దాంట్లో రాలేదనుకోండి, ఎంజేపీఆర్జీసీలో మంచి ర్యాంక్ రాలేదనుకోండి, దెన్ యుల్ హ్యావ్ అనదర్ ఆప్షన్ కాల్డ్ పాలిసెట్. మీరు జాయిన్ అవుతారా లేదా అది తర్వాత విషయం, తర్వాత ఆలోచించవచ్చు. ముందు ఆప్షన్స్ చేతిలో పెట్టుకోవాలి కదా, ఇంకా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ మ్యాటర్స్ లాట్ ఇన్ కంపారిటివ్ వరల్డ్. దట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఇప్పుడు మీకు అర్థం యూ మే నాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ రైట్ నౌ, but once you write and when you have options in your hand, then you will realize that yes, you have done a right thing. All right, it is better to attempt than regret later that attempt cheyaledu nenu. All right, do not regret later, make an attempt cheyadam em povatledu, attempt cheyandi. Options, inka options open ayitayi, manchi courses unnayi Polycet dwara. All right, let's look at the key to prepare for sleep, students. 1, attendance form is already sent, students. Cyberden, we are again sending in the attendance form. You will receive that attendance form in a minute. Let's look at the next one. Over my dead body. Used to emphasize that one completely opposes something, be dead sure of something, feel afraid of something or someone, feel unhealthy and very weak. What does over my dead body mean? Students, here is the attendance form. Take a minute and please fill the attendance form. We'll soon go for an activity. All right, what are the options? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Saujanya is right. Ishwant is right. And who else is right? Saujanya, Ishwant, Harshita, Akhilesh. Okay. Misleading options కూడా select చేస్తున్నారు 2 and 4. Okay, let's look at the key, students. It's to emphasize that one completely opposes something. If you ask me, will you allow me to cheat? I'll say over my dead body. I will not allow you to cheat as long as I'm alive. That's what it means. Simply means నేను ఇది allow చేయను. I'm opposing something which I strongly disagree with. అది emphasize చేయడానికి I say over my dead body. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, good, Cyberden, if you filled. Those who haven't filled the attendance form, please take a minute to fill the form. And you know what to do in that. You can ask anything, or you can ask for a chapter or ask your doubts to be clarified. Any specific doubts you have got, any specific chapter you have got. Take a minute to fill the form. All right, here is the next one. Last but not the least. All right, good, Sajanya. Look at the options now. The class failure usually surprises everybody with success in real life. Last but not the least, youngest child is the most mischievous. Oh God. The last task is the most difficult of a big project. Last in order of mention of occurrence, but not last in importance. Yes, Harshita, that's right. Last in order of mention or occurrence, but not last in importance. Look at all the four options. Be careful. Sojanya is right. Amulya is right. Cyberden, what's your answer? Yes, Gayatri is right. You don't have to repeatedly type students, just type once, that would be sufficient. Gayatri, Geeta. All right. It's four students. Absolutely right. Four is absolutely right. Chala mandi four correct చెప్పారు దీంట్లో. Right? But there are few students who went wrong. Out of around 30 students, చాలా మంది four చెప్పారు. That's good. Cyberden is right. But Cyberden changed his mind. All right. That's good. All right. Let's go for the next one. Last but not the least అంటే మీరు అనౌన్స్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఈవెంట్స్ అనౌన్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఒక ఈవెంట్ తర్వాత ఇంకో ఈవెంట్ అనౌన్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. లాస్ట్ ఈవెంట్ ఎలా అనౌన్స్ చేస్తారు? లాస్ట్ వచ్చింది మెన్షన్ చేయడంలో లాస్ట్ ఉంది, బట్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ లాస్ట్ కాదు. ఆల్ రైట్, that way. One example of that. All right, another one. It's not rocket science. It is not a rocket science. So what does this mean? A task so difficult that it has a slim chance of success. Speak in jargon that is not understandable by layman. Used to say that you do not think that something is very difficult to do or to understand. Refuse something that someone wants on a false pretext. Harshita is right. Rajeshwari, Cyberden, Saujanya. Who else? Navneet, Gayatri, good. Amulya, okay. All right, let's quickly go for the activity, students. Quickly type the answer for this one, quick. Make it quick. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'll reveal the key. 3 is absolutely right, students. Geeta, Bhavana, Akhilesh, so many students have gone right, but there were few students who have gone wrong. That's okay. But now let's talk about the activity, students. Activity is what I mean to say by activity is simple task istanu. ఆ టాస్క్ మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేసి వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్ కి పంపించండి. టాస్క్ ఏంటంటే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, you choose a fruit. All right, your favorite fruit or your favorite vegetable. Choose a fruit, for example. Let's say fruit. A fruit choose చేశారు మీరు. ఫ్రూట్ అంటే ఫలం. Fruit. Tells you the apple, could be mango, apple, banana, anything. Choose a fruit and write, attendance form is being sent. All right, it will again be sent. Don't worry, but do fill up the form. The moment you receive the attendance form, you take a minute and fill the form. Akhilesh. All right. Now let's focus on the activity. You select a fruit. It could be apple, banana, whichever you like. Okay, fruit that you like the most. And then you write 10 sentences about it on a paper. It could be in Telugu or English, the language is of your choice. and take the pic, send it to 96422152226. Or you can also do one thing. You can record your voice, record 10 sentences, and send it to 96422152226. Better would be writing and sending it. Take pen and paper. You can write it in Telugu or English. The choice is yours. But select a fruit whichever you like the most, and write 10 sentences about it and send it. I'll give you 2 minutes, students. All right, it's 8:13 right now. I'll give you 2 minutes. I hope you got the point. You have to select a fruit, write 10 sentences about it, either in Telugu or English. Choice is yours. Send that pic to 96422152226. We would like to see how would you put forth your thoughts. మీరు ఎలా రాస్తారు అని ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. యాక్టివిటీ మీరు మొత్తం let's go through whole of the activity quickly, but I'll give you just 2 minutes for this activity. Fruit కోసం I'll give you 2 minutes. Write 10 sentences either in Telugu or English. The choice is yours. Write 10 sentences. It could be anything, like apple is red in color, famous is Kashmiri apple, something like that, whatever. So you choose your favorite fruit and write 10 sentences about it, 10 thoughts about it. మీరు ఏది 10 points దాని గురించి రాసి తెలుగు ఆర్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లో రాసి ఆ పిక్ పంపించండి. ఏ నంబర్ కి 9642215226. Are you all doing it? Yeah, I hope you're doing it. I'll wait for another minute. Yes, Haiwardhan, the question is, the task is, it's not a question, the task is, you select a fruit. Sure, Pranati. I'm repeating it. Please listen to me carefully. You select a fruit, let's say apple, or mango, or banana, or guava, anything which you like, and write 10 sentences about it on a piece of paper in Telugu or English. The choice is yours. ఈ రెండు లాంగ్వేజ్ లో ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్ రాసేసి ఆ పిక్ రాసిన పిక్ తీసుకొని 9642215226 కి పంపించండి. Did you get the point, Saivardhan and Pranati? ఒక ఫ్రూట్ చూస్ చేసుకోండి. ఆ ఫ్రూట్ మీద 10 sentences రాయండి. Telugu అయినా ఇంగ్లీష్ అయినా ఓకే, ఎనీ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇస్ ఓకే, బట్ రైట్ 10 sentences on it on a piece of paper, take a pic, send it to 9642215226. All right. So time is up. Let's go for the next one. Now select a vehicle. ఏదో ఒక వెహికల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని, ఇట్ కుడ్ బి యువర్ bicycle or bike or a car or a train, any vehicle you think of, and write 10 sentences about it in Telugu or English. Do the same thing. Send it to 9642215226. 10 sentences rasi pick తీసుకొని పంపియండి. Another minute, another 2 minutes. Okay. First was fruit, that was done. Next is vehicle. Akhilesh, ఎంతమంది పంపించారు? నేను చెప్పిన ఇప్పటి వరకు ఎంతమంది పంపించారు? Achilles, the question is, the task is select a vehicle. It could be bicycle, bike, car, anything, and write 10 sentences on it in Telugu or in English. Choice is yours. Teluguలో అయినా ఇంగ్లీష్లో అయినా రాసేసి ఆ పిక్ ని ఆ వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్కి పంపించండి 9642215226. ఎంతమంది పంపించారు ఇప్పటి వరకు? ఇప్పటి వరకు ఇంతమంది ఆన్సర్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా స్టూడెంట్స్, అంతమందిలో ఎంతమంది పంపించారు? Type sent in the chat box or yes in the chat box. Okay. All right. Yeah, it will be only 2 minutes, students. It's only 2 minutes. You cannot have 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so for such a simple thing. You will have only 2 minutes. All right. Third task. Select a festival. Festival select చేసుకొని write about the festival. 10 sentences about festival, either in English or in Telugu. Send it to the WhatsApp number. You will again be given 2 minutes. Two minutes, chala enough, students. Saripotundi 2 minutes. It's more than enough. May I know how many of you have sent by now? One student has sent. One student has sent, has completed the task, and he has sent the 10 points to the WhatsApp number. Only one. What about others? Students, time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Think of the festival now. Akhilesh, have you sent it? Good. If you have completed writing, either in Telugu or English, that's okay. But take the pic and send it to 9642215226 right away. ఇప్పుడే పంపియండి. All right. How about the third one? Festival. Think of a festival. It could be anything. Diwali, Dashera, whichever you like the most, whichever you feel celebrating the most excitedly. Our festival తీసుకొని write 10 points about it. Holi, Dashera, Ramzan, Diwali, Christmas, anything. All right. I haven't received responses, students. Time is up. Okay, you might have written something కదా, ఏదో రాసి ఉంటారు కదా, ఏదో ప్రయత్నించే, you would have tried at least, ఏదో ట్రై చేసి ఉంటారు, అదేనా పంపించండి ఒకసారి. We would like to see, అదేనా పంపించండి. మీరు ఏం రాస్తారో అదే పంపించేయండి. You got the point. ఏం రాశారు? 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, any points, or you have scribbled something, you just take the pic and send it to us. Good, Geeta. You sent it? Good. All right. Geeta has sent. Who else has sent? మీరు ఏం రాసినా అది పంపించేయండి. All right. Now don't bother about have you written 10 points or not. Task was for 10 points, but if you have written only 1 point, send that as well. All right, students, so I would like to speak something about it. పంపిస్తున్నారా పంపించారా మీరు నాకు yes or no టైప్ చేయండి chat box లో. Have you sent it? Sent or yes? Okay, Gayatri has sent. All right, Geeta has sent. Ishwant has sent. Good. Okay, Bhavna, you have sent it. All right, we got six responses, students. Six responses వచ్చాయి. దాంట్లో నుంచి ఇద్దరు response was good. Okay, okay, appreciable. Out of 6, 2 are okay. Only 2 are okay out of 6 responses. But out of the so many students session lo unnaru, only 6 have sent, but only 2 are okay. Do you realize the difficulty? దాంట్లో difficulty face చేశారా మీరు? Type yes or no. Good, Bhavna, you have sent it. Good. Have you faced the difficulty in the task? నేను టాస్క్ చెప్పాను, మీకు ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చారు, మీకు కావాల్సిన ఫ్రూట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోమన్నాము, మీకు కావాల్సిన ఫెస్టివల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోమన్నాము. ఇన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా మీకు డిఫికల్టీ ఫేస్ చేశారా? ఆల్ రైట్, ఒక 10 points ని మనం you were not able to put 10 points crisply, straightforwardly on a paper and express on something which you like. Fruit, మీ ఇష్టమైన ఫ్రూట్ మీద రాయమంటే మీరు రాయలేకపోయారు. Out of 30 students we have got in this session, only 2 were okay in writing. That's Geeta, that's absolutely right. You don't have to feel bad for that. That's nothing to be sorry about. But the point is, you have made an attempt. That's really appreciable. Out of 30 students, we got only 6 responses. 6 responses, 2 are okay. That's really appreciable. Two are appreciable. But the point is, meeku difficulty face chesara leda? Type yes or no in the chat box. Now imagine, ఇప్పుడు ఆలోచించండి, if choice ఇవ్వకుండా ఒక టాపిక్ మీద మాట్లాడమంటే ఎలా మాట్లాడతారు? If you ask you to speak on something where choice is not given, there's no choice at all, but you are given something. Now such are the tasks given in the companies. Interviews lo ilanti tasks istaru. Let's say you are given a task of to speak something in front of a group of 5 people, or your friends, 4 people, 10 members, 50 members. అప్పుడు ఎలా మాట్లాడతారు? 100 members. You should be in a position to speak, right? You should be in a position to put forth your ideas. మీకు ఉన్నాయి, brain లో ఉన్నాయి, knowledge ఉంది, definitely knowledge ఉంది, but you should be able to speak and put forth the idea, put across the idea to the people you're talking to, right? This ability to speak, this art of speaking is called public speaking. All right. Public speaking is something, being able to communicate your ideas, your knowledge in the, but you should be able to communicate to the group of people. It could be five members, group of 100 members, 1,000 members, anything. Knowledge is not sufficient. Knowledge is not the only factor here. The art of speaking is the factor here. This is required by everyone, students. That is what you have to realize. The art of speaking is a must today. It is very much that you be able to communicate your ideas. మీరు ఏం ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు, that you should be able to convey to the other person. మీకే తెలుసు, మీకే తెలవడం ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాదు, మీకు ఏం తెలుసు అది కమ్యూనికేట్ చేయడం ఇంపార్టెంట్ రావాలి. All right. And that is the reason behind the course, the art of public speaking, spoken English and public speaking course students. There we teach you how to speak good English, frame good sentences, transform your knowledge into sentences, English sentences, crisp, good English sentences. And we teach you, we put that in practice, make you put that into practice. Practice చేపిస్తాము. Tests ఉంటాయి, sessions ఉంటాయి. Sessions లో చాలా మంది ఉంటారు. You'll have a small group, a bigger group, a better group, like-minded group. మీరు ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేస్తారు, ఐడియాస్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేస్తారు. All right. So that's important art of speaking, students. If you have knowledge, that is not sufficient. I'm telling you again, having knowledge is not sufficient. Knowledge will give you leading edge for sure, but only knowledge is not sufficient. Being able to communicate knowledge to others is what is mandatory. Is mandatory, students. Not just sufficient, mandatory. Compulsory kavali. All right. All right, students, let's continue with English. Let's get back to what we were doing. I hope you understood the point. Let's get back to English. All right, here is the next question, students. Pass the buck. What does the pass the buck mean? What does the phrase pass the buck mean? Pass a person by awarding a few grace marks. Borrow small amounts of money from your friends. Offer help even without the other person asking for it. Shift the responsibility for something to someone else. All right, quick response. Excellent. Saujanya is right. Gayatri is right. Geeta is right. Akhilesh is right. Riya is right. All right, let's look at the key. Excellent. Names are scrolling faster than I can read. That's good. But there are wrong answers, students. Pass the buck means shift the responsibility for something to someone else. All right, I'm unable to do this job. I pass the buck. All right, let's go forward. Cross your fingers. What does cross your fingers mean? Do nothing and hope that everything will fall in place automatically. To express disapproval or dissatisfaction. Tell others that you will approve only on certain conditions. To hope that things will happen in the way that you want them to. I'll give you 5 more seconds, students. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, all right. Yeah, there are wrong answers as well. Yes, Geeta is right. Gayatri is right. Saivardhan has changed the mind. Saujanya is right. Let me see who else is right. Okay. All right. I'll review the key students. It is this. Results in Karale, the results results are to be out tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers. To hope that things will happen in a way that you want them to. Piece of cake. To win the school skating competition was a piece of cake for her. What does piece of cake mean? Out of reach, beyond her capacity, very enjoyable, very easy. Right? Saujanya is right. Haiwardhan has got a confusion. Right? I'll give you 5 more seconds, students. Geeta is right. Ria is right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bhavna is right. All right, let's look at the E. Yes, 4 is absolutely right, students. Piece of cake means very easy. ఇది చేయగలుగుతారా? Yes, it's a piece of cake for me. నేను చాలా ఈజీగా చేయగలుగుతాను. What I have observed is physics is very piece of cake for you all. Physics is a piece of cake. The way you are all doing. You have been doing till now. That's what I have observed. All right, let's go for the next one. Students, here is the next category. Choose the correctly spelled word. How do you spell the word illiterate? Next is mathematics. Mathematics is coming up. Another few questions. Rightly spell the word illiterate. Illiterate. Double L, double R, double T. Most of you are right. That's right. 2 is absolutely right, students. All right. How do you spell the word camouflage? Spell the word camouflage. Yes, yeah, that's absolutely right. Yes, Akhilesh, that's right. Saujanya, right. Bhavna, right. Tarani, right. All right. That's right. Oh, God. You people seem to be very good at spellings. Good. Spellings బాగా చేస్తున్నారు students. Meanings కూడా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. Just improve the art of speaking. All right, students. Let's continue with math. I request Gayatri ma'am to take over. Ma'am, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Very good evening, students. Hope you all are doing well and enjoyed your English today. Just give me a second. Let me share the screen. Yes, students. So today we are going to do in mathematics the sums relating to the angle of elevation, depression, heights, and angles. All right. So this is very interesting. In fact, the thing is you need to look into the sum very carefully. Wherever it's possible, draw the diagram and then find out what angle does it refer to and then get the answer. All right. So let us move on to the first question. A girl sitting on the balcony is looking down at a flower pot placed on ground. Then the angle formed by her line of sight with the horizontal is called dash. Right? So 4 options are given: angle of elevation, angle of depression, reflex angle, and complete angle. All right. So before we choose the correct answer, we need to know the terms of each and everything, isn't it? So angle of elevation is nothing but, see, for your convenience, I've written the meaning. It is the angle from the horizontal from the upward to an object. All right. And when it goes to the other side, that is horizontal downwards, then we call it as angle of depression. Right. And what is a reflex angle? The angle which measures more than 180 degree, but it should be less than 360 degree. All right. So complete angle, the name itself says the angle is complete, which is 360 degree. All right. So now you would be able to guess the answer as angle of depression. All right. So being the first, we are doing it for you. Let's move on to the next question. Yes. So just carefully listen. The purpose of this is, especially this topic is to make you understand. All right. That is why wherever it's possible, we have worked out for you to understand. All right, see the next question. If two towers of height h1 and h2 subtend angles of 60° and 30° respectively at the midpoint of the line joining their feet, then h1 is to h2 is dash. All right. So here what the question says is two towers of height h1 and h2. So they subtend to the angles of 60°, that is tan 60, then tan 30. So what is tan 60? It is √3 and tan 30 is 1 by √3. All right. So when this 1 by √3 comes to the numerator, it becomes √3 into √3 is 3. So it is 3:1. All right. Yes. So that is how your first option is right, which is 3:1. So you just look into this very carefully, and those who know to do the sum can just do it, and you can check your answers. All right, fine. See the next question. The ratio of the length of a rod and its shadow is 1:3. Then the angle of elevation of the sun is dash. All right. So now how do you find out the angle of elevation is rod by the shadow? That is the ratio of, that is the length of the rod by the shadow, which is 1 by √3. All right. So that is tan of 1 by √3. So what is tan of 1 by √3? That is tan theta. So what of tan is 1 by √3? If the theta is 30, then you would get 1 by √3, isn't it? So that's why the answer is here 30°. All right, students. So hope you would have understood this. Let's move on to the next question. If two towers of height x and y subtend angles of 30° and 60° respectively at the center of the line joining their feet, then x is to y is equal to dash. The first or the second question we did of this kind. So now I think you'll be able to give me the answer for this. I have given you the hint of tan 30 and tan 60. All right. So quickly give me your answer. I'm giving you 30 seconds because that's actually more for this kind of sum. Quickly work it out and give me your answer. Let's see how many are giving me your answers. 1 second. Yeah, right. Now it's coming. Option 2, Gayatri, check your answer. How about others? Let me just scroll it down. Yes, Bhavana, you're right. All right. Yes, Ria, you're right. All right. So many are giving me the answers. Of course, few students have the confusion also. So it is tan 30 and tan 60 is nothing but 1:3. All right. Yes, excellent to those who have given me the right answer. Let's move on to the next question. Angle of elevation of the top of a building from a point on the ground is 30°. Then the angle of depression of this point from the top of the building is dash. Right? So the answer goes without saying that it is 30° only. Because elevation is only that, isn't it? Yes. So it is 30°. All right. See the next question. In the figure, if ABCD is a rectangle in which BC is 30 meters, then the length of AP is dash. Then the length of AP is dash. All right. So let's see whether you all are able to solve it. Otherwise, I'll help you in this. Your 35 seconds starts now. Let me see how many are giving me the right answers. All right, Bhavana, Vivo, Y2, OG. Please sign in with your name, students. Then only we will be able to call your names, isn't it? Yes. Ria, then Sai Vardhan, Gayatri. Yes, Ivardhan, you're right. All right. Yes. Many are giving me the right answers. One name I'm not able to read at all. Okay. How about others? Bhavna. All right, all right, all right, all right. Fine. It goes without saying that it is option 1, 60 meters. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. The length of the string of a kite flying at 100 meter above the ground with the elevation of 60 degree is dash. All right, so I have just tried to explain you with the figure. So you can just see here AB is 100 meter. So we have taken AC as the length of the kite. So length of the kite, we'll just write it as L. Okay. Then angle C is 60 degree, right? So here we have AB by BC. So what is AB by BC? It is sine theta. Isn't it? Opposite side by adjacent side. So sine 60 degrees. So what is AB here? 100 by what is BC? That is a by AC, AB by AC, right? So 100 by length is equal to sine 60 is root 3 by 2, right? So therefore, when we cross multiply, we get the length is equal to 100 into 2 divided by root 3 meters. All right. So that is how your answer is 200 by root 3 meters. All right. Let's move on to the next question. If the angle of elevation of the top of the towers of height 100 meters from a point to its foot is tan inverse 4 by 5, then the distance from the point to its foot is dash. All right. So here, whatever is given in the question, you just need to highlight it. That is the angle of elevation, right? And the height is 100 meters. And what is the angle of elevation here? He has taken it as, he has given it as tan inverse of 4 by 5, right? So we are taking the angle of elevation as A. So which means tan A, it is nothing but perpendicular by base, right? So what is perpendicular? 100. And the base is what we are supposed to find out, X, right? So here we have tan A, that is tan of A. What is tan of A? Tan of angle of elevation. That is tan of tan inverse 4 by 5. So what it happens, the tan and tan gets cancelled. Tan into 1 by tan, it gets cancelled. So you have 4 by 5 is equal to 100 by X. So when we cross multiply X, the value of X will be 100 into 5 by 4. 4 by 5, when it comes to the other side, it becomes 5 by 4. Thereby, we get 125 meters. All right, students. So that is how we have arrived the answer as 125 meters. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Two poles of height 6 meters and 11 meters stand vertically on the ground. If the distance between their feet 12 meters, then distance between their tops is dash. So they've given the difference between their feet, but they're asking us to find out the difference between their tops. All right. So we can solve this using the Pythagoras theorem. So you can see the figure here. We have AP, right? So the whole height is 11, but we know that it is CP is 5. The whole height is 11. So what happens? From the bottom to P, it is 6. Therefore, the value of CP would be 11 minus 6, which is nothing but 5. All right? Yes. So here we can take it as AP square is equal to PC square plus AC square using the Pythagoras theorem. All right. So what is AC? Which is a hypotenuse, which is 12 feet. So 12 square is equal to PC square is 5 square plus AC, what we need to find out. All right. So AC plus AC square. So to find out AC square, It is 12 square minus 5 square, which is 169, which gives AC as 13 meters. All right, students. So with the simple diagram, you'll be able to, use this Pythagoras theorem and find out the distance. Yes, hope you all would have understood this using the diagram. All right, let's move on to the next question. The tops of two poles of height 16 meters and 10 meters are connected by a wire of length L meters. If the wire makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal, then the length is dash. All right. So here he says the total height is 16 meters. That is how we have drawn here. That is AE plus EB. All right. And he says the tops of the two poles, that is for one pole, it is 10 meters. All right. And the wire makes an angle of 30 degree, that is sine 30 with the horizontal. Then what is the length? All right. So we are taking sine C is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So AE by EC. Fine, isn't it, students? Always sine theta is opposite side by adjacent. So AE by EC. So sine 30 is nothing but 6. How 6? AE plus EB is 16. So we know EB is 10. So what would be AE? It is nothing but 16 minus 10, which is 6. So sine 30 is 6 by L. So cross multiplying it, sine 30 is half. So substituting it, we get the value of L as 12. All right. So hope the answer would have been clear to you all. So fine. See the next question. So wherever is possible for you to answer, I have just kept it very plain because those questions are pretty easy for you to answer. All right. See the next question. In the figure given below, if AB is equal to CD is equal to 10 root 3 meters, then what is BC? Is it 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 meters, or 50 meters? All right. So you can try to solve the students. It's very simple. You can take 35 seconds, not more than that. Quickly work out and give me the answer. Let's see how many are able to give me the answers. So 30 seconds have already started. So let me see how many are giving me the answers. Just work it out and you need to find the measurement of BC. All right, but you know AB and CD, which is 10 root 3. All right, yes. Yes, I think many are giving me the answer. Okay. Kasu Srinivasa Raju. Good. So first time I'm reading your name. Geeta, yes, you've given me the answer. And how about other students? Gayatri, you have to check. Yes, Vivo is right. Gayatri should check your answer. Ria, yes, you're right. Yes, fine. So now I'm getting all correct answers. It is option 3, that is 40 meters. Perfect. See the next question. A ship is sighted at sea from the top of a lighthouse 75 meters high. If the angle of depression is found to be 30 degree, then the distance of ship from the lighthouse is dash meters. So I'm just giving you a clue here. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. All right. So by this you can find out. So it is 75 meters by tan 30. Fine. So I've given you the clue. Let's see how many are going to give me the answer. Yes. Gayatri, check your answer. Akhilesh, you're right. So today I'm reading your name after a long time. All right. How about others? One name I'm not able to read at all. Okay. Ria Naik. Okay. Yes. Sai Vardhan. Okay. Fine. So Gayatri, yes. Let's see. The correct answer is 75 into root 3. Right? I told you, no, it is 75 by tan 30. So 75 by 1 by root 3, which becomes 75 root 3. All right. See the next question. In the figure given below, if AD is 7 root 3 meters, then what is BC? Okay. So they have given you all other information that angle B is 30 degree, angle C is 60 degree, and AD is 7 root 3 meters. So with this, I think you will be able to find out, but quickly look into the explanation. So we are just taking triangle ABC, okay? So in triangle ABC, angle B is 30 degree, that is tan 30 is 7 root 3 by x, opposite side by adjacent side, all right? So which is tan 30, that is 7 root 3 by x is equal to tan 30 is 1 by root 3, whereby you get the value of x as 21 meters. Yes. And let's move on to triangle ABC. Okay. The same thing, ADC. In triangle ADC, so tan 60 is nothing but 7 root 3 by y. So y, we don't know. We need to find out like how we need to find out x. So just cross multiply it. You will get 7 root 3 is equal to y into tan 60. Tan 60 is root 3. Thereby your y becomes 7 meters. So what is BC? BD plus DC. So we have found out BD to be 21 and DC to be 7. So 21 plus 7 is 28 meters. All right, students. So that is how we have arrived at option 1. All right. So hope this would have been clear to you. Let's move on to the next question. In the figure triangle ABC, if AD is perpendicular to BC and BD is equal to 10 centimeters, then the length of CD is dash. Right? So this is also pretty simple. So you just need to find out the length of CD. All right. So quickly think over it and give me the answer. Let me check in the chat box how many are going to give me the right answer. Okay. OUJ. I don't know what name is it, how to read OUJ. Please write your name. Dikshita. Okay. Okay. How about the next? Okay. Sai Vardhan. Akhilesh, you're right. Sai Vardhan, check your answer. Yes, Riya Naik, you're right. All right, almost all are giving me the correct answer. It is option 1, 30 centimeters. Perfect. See the next question. A tower is 50 meter high. Its shadow is x meters shorter. When the sun's altitude is 45 degree, then when it is 30 degree. Okay, then when it is 30 degree, then what is x? Is it clear, students? So here we have taken the tower as 50 meters, which is, you can just draw the triangle as a triangle ABC. So BC is 50 meter. Okay. So the shadow, we have taken it as x meter, which is AD. From A, if you see, it is 30 degree. And you're moving little forward to D distance. So from D, if you see, it is 45 degree. All right. So now you need to find out the from A to D how much distance you have moved, so that you are taking the altitude as 45 degree. All right, students. Yes. See the first one, tan CAB is nothing but BC by AB. So which is tan 30 degree? Just substitute the value as 1 by root 3. So we get the value of AB as 50 root 3. Right. Next, we have the next triangle, which is BD is equal to 50 by tan 45, which is 50, which is giving us BD as 50 meters, right? So AB is equal to AD plus BD. So we need to find out the value of AD. So AB minus BD will give us the value of AD, whereby we know BD as 50 meters and we know AB as 50 root 3. All right. So with this, we'll get the answer for AD as 36.6 meters. All right. Yes. So you can just quickly note down as and when the sums are being explained and solved. All right. See the next question. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from a tower 30 meters high. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from his eye is dash. So I've just drawn the triangle for you, whereby you have A, B, C, D, E. All right. So B, E by D, E, opposite side by adjacent, is nothing but your tan theta, which is 28.5 by 28.5. Both become same, which is tan theta. So 28.5 divided by 28.5 will be 1. So tan theta is 1. So what if theta, what value of theta, that is tan of what is 1? It is nothing but 45 degree. All right. So that is how your answer here is 45 degree. All right, students. Yes, see the next question. So this you will be able to solve it. That's why I just wanted to ask you this. Upper part of a vertical tree which is broken by storm just touches the ground and makes an angle of 30 degree with the ground. If the length of the broken part is 16 by root 3 meters, then the remaining part of the tree is of length dash meters. All right. So let's see whether you're able to solve. You just have to do by 2. That's it. Yes. So give me the answer. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? So 30 seconds. Don't take more than that. I'm just checking the chat box. How many are able to give me the correct answer? Okay, Gayatri. Fine. Geeta Devi. Riya Naik, you're right. Yes. So Sai Vardhan, good. Then others, you just have to check out your answer very carefully. All right, students. So here the answer is none other than 8 by root 3. All right. Yes. See the next question. If the shadow of a tower is 30 meter long, when the sun's elevation is 30 degree, then the length of the shadow when sun's elevation is 60 degree is dash. Yes. So here we are taking it as tan 30, which is nothing but opposite side by adjacent, that is h by 30. Right. So just solve it and give me the answer. How many are going to get the correct answer? Let's see. Here I just really wanted to know how many are trying to make the proper diagram and then going to give me the answer. I've just worked out something, but I want you to give me the right answer. Let's see how many are giving me the right answer. Okay. Yes, Kasu Srinivasa, you're right. Then OLU. What is that OLU? I don't know. Even you're right. Okay, how about others? Yes, Gayatri, you have to check your answer. Geeta, yes, even you need to check your answer. Yes, how about others? All right, Sai Vardhan. Okay, good, fine. All right, it is option 2, which is 10 meters. By mistake, first option is being highlighted. If you work out tan 30 is nothing but h by 30. All right. Yes, see the next question. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of a road which is 80 meters wide. From a point between them on the road, angles of elevation of their tops are 30 degree and 60 degree. Then the height of the pole is dash. Okay. So quickly tell me, you really need to work out for this and then give me the answers. All right. So let's see how many are able to give me the answer. If you've already done such kind of sum, then it is easy for you. Otherwise, you really have to look out for each and everything. Let's see how many are trying to give me the answers. Let me just check the chat box. Everything I'm giving it in decimal, isn't it, students? So, okay. Yes, Ria, you're right, 34.64. Fine. Yes, I want all others to work it out and find out and give me the answers. All right, students. So, any doubts, you can always WhatsApp us, and let me hand over this thing to Arun sir. So, Arun sir will take over. Let me stop sharing. Thank you, students. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, so tomorrow you got an exam. So all ready for that? Prepared for that, well prepared. So high in confidence, very good for that. But one thing I would like to suggest, మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ గెసింగ్ చేయాలి స్టూడెంట్స్ రేపు కూడా లాస్ట్ టైం లాగా. ఫస్ట్ ష్యూర్ షాట్ ఉన్న ఆన్సర్స్ చేయండి, మార్క్ చేయండి. ఏది ష్యూర్ ఉన్నారో అదే మార్క్ చేయండి ఫస్ట్, విచ్ ఆర్ షూర్ ఆఫ్. దాని తర్వాత కౌంట్ చేయండి, ఏ బి సి డి ఎన్ని వచ్చాయని, ఎన్ని మార్క్ చేశారు. అన్నిట్లో ఏది తక్కువ ఉంది, రిమైనింగ్ అవి మార్క్ చేయండి. ఆల్రైట్, వెన్ యూ మార్క్ యువర్ షూర్ షాట్ క్వశ్చన్స్, షూర్ షాట్ ఉన్న ఆన్సర్స్ మార్క్ చేస్తారు. అన్ని మార్క్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏబిసిడి కౌంట్ చేయండి, అన్ని ఏస్ వచ్చాయి, ఎన్ని బీస్ వచ్చాయి, ఎన్ని సిస్ వచ్చాయి, ఎన్ని డీస్ వచ్చాయని. దెన్ యూ గో ఫర్ ద మినిమం. ఏది తక్కువ వచ్చినాయి, ఏది తక్కువ వచ్చాయి అనుకోండి, అయితే రిమైనింగ్ అన్ఆన్సర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ని ఏదో మార్క్ చేసేయండి. దట్ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్ యువర్ ఛాన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ గెటింగ్ మోర్ మార్క్స్. డెఫినెట్లీ కొంచెం స్కోర్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఆల్రైట్, గో ఫర్ క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ గెసింగ్. అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, టుమారో వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎ క్లాస్, బట్ దెన్ పాలిసెట్ కి టైం ఉంది. వీ విల్ డూ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్. మళ్ళీ అన్ని సెషన్స్ మళ్ళీ డీటెయిల్ గా చేస్తాము, చాప్టర్స్ అన్ని డీటెయిల్ గా చేస్తాము. సో కంటిన్యూ ఫర్ ది పాలిసెట్ సెషన్స్. డీటెయిల్ గా సెషన్స్ డిజైన్ చేస్తాము. ఏది చాప్టర్స్ మీరు డౌట్ ఉంటే అది వాట్సాప్ లో పెట్టండి, అది ఇంకా డీటెయిల్ గా బాగా డిజైన్ చేసి చేస్తాము. ఆల్ రైట్, సో విష్ యూ గుడ్ లక్ ఫర్ ది ఎగ్జామ్. గుడ్ నైట్ అండ్ గుడ్ లక్. Also, if at all you haven't applied for Polycet, please apply. Tomorrow is the last date. Definitely apply చేయండి. Do not lose the opportunity. మంచి కోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి Polycet ద్వారా. అప్లై చేసుకోండి, రేపు టైం ఉంది. ఆల్రెడీ ఖచ్చితంగా చేసుకోండి. ఫ్రీ కోచింగ్ ఉంది దానికి కూడా. డోంట్ మిస్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ. ఖచ్చితంగా అప్లై చేసుకొని ఫ్రీ కోచింగ్ కంటిన్యూ చేసుకోండి. ఆల్ రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.